The great outdoors can be escaped for many people, like Professor Mark Gregory in the Natural Resource Ecology and Management Department. His research deals with the tech side of nature, in geographical information systems and global positioning systems. Gregory doesn't backpack the mountains for weeks like he once did, but now he spends his free time taking parts of nature and turning it into art. Gregory has been working with glass as an art medium for more than 20 years.
Well, glass is predominantly silica, or sand, fine sand. And when that is heated with the addition of certain chemicals, then that becomes molten.
Francis Marshall is a natural resource ecology and management major and a close friend to the Gregory family. Francis says Mr. Gregory has taught her a lot about glass and the physical nature of it.
I had learned stuff about it, like it not being totally in a liquid phase, but not totally in a solid phase. And so for you to be able to manipulate something that you technically don't even understand yet, plus the way he describes it seems like a really macho art to be in, so.
Gregory first got interested in glasswork when he attended a stained glass workshop at the old multi-art center behind Couch Park. One night, something caught his attention in the back of the old tin art building.
It was just this activity. It was this beehive of music and heat and roar of the blowers and people working almost in concert.
He was hooked. He signed up for classes, and since then, he hasn't stopped. Gregory says there's two main components that contribute to glass blowing: technique and artistry.
The technique is teaching someone how to do it, physically do it. The artistic component is what you do with it. The shapes, the color composition, what colors you combine with it, those sorts of things.
Now he does his glass blowing at the new Multi-Art Center of Stillwater on 10th and Duck Street.
There's not a lot of places that offer glass blowing.
Ingrid Hendricks is the program coordinator at the Multi-Art Center and used to take Gregory's glass blowing class at the old facility. Hendricks specializes in ceramics and says glass blowing has a different approach than other art forms.
With ceramics, if you work on the wheel, you can touch it, and then with glass, obviously you can't because will burn your hands off.
Gregory says the class needs to have a choreographed flow to it.
There is a bit of a dance to it when I have classes, and people have to learn when they need to do certain things on their piece, but also in concert with the fact that you are working, even though it's not a group project, you are working in a group, in a small area.
In that small area, Gregory says you're dealing with some extreme heat, and sometimes glass blowing is a one-and-done experience with people.
Gathering glass itself is intense. It is very, very hot. You cannot physically stand close to the oven or to the tank where the molten glass is very long. We're talking seconds.
Gregory thinks the confidence that glass blowing brings to people comes from the human spirit.
When you do something with your hands, when you make something, when you fix something, there is a true sense of accomplishment.
Reporting for O State TV, I'm Tanner Godwin.